This is the TheAndresSegovia Show.
Welcome to my channel, everyone. Today I'm going to be reviewing Balmuda's The Brew. For those of you that know, I am a big coffee lover, but I'm very particular with my coffee. The advantage about this machine, it does the coffee right every single time, whether it's hot or over ice. I prefer my drinks hot. My wife likes them over ice. And the good thing about this is that you can program it to prepare for either or. This is where the coffee filter goes and it latches in place so you won't be able to drop it accidentally. This is the water tank that gives you different meters for small, medium, and large, whether it's hot or iced. I generally get about 2 cups of medium out of the tank there. And here's the carafe, or the coffee pitcher, that slides underneath and locks in place. The device will not turn on if not all these items are locked in place. On the above, we have the indicator light, the power button, different sizes of brews that you're trying to do, and the style thing you want to drink. So there only are 4 buttons up here: the power, the mode, the size, and the start. So let's take the coffee filter out and get this going. I'm going to be brewing some of my own coffee roast, the TheAndresSegovia Show roast, available from Ranger Candy Coffee Company. Use promo code TheAndresSegovia, get yourself free shipping. Links in the description down below. Now, I normally get 2 scoops. The scoop is the measurement that comes from the brew. And there's an instructional manual for those of you that don't really know or are novice when it comes to measuring coffee. The container, however, is not included. That is something of my own from Fellow. So 2 scoops. Top, I'm going to be brewing a medium strong. So it's already preset to the last setting that I used, but in case it's not, simple press of the buttons get you the type of strength that you want for your brew and the size. Hit start and let it do its thing. So as the coffee is brewing, let me tell you what is included when you buy Balmuda's The Brew. You get the main body, the water tank, the carafe, the dripper stand, the measuring scoop, a few paper filters, about 5 of them, and the instruction manual. One thing that I enjoyed about setting this product up was the ease of just plug and play for the most part. Of course, you have to wash the carafe and the water tank, which I did. And once that was done, I was able to get brewing right away. There wasn't really much of a learning curve here because, like I said, there's only 4 buttons to this: the power, the mode, the size, and the start. And I just selected what I wanted. It brewed, poured out the coffee, took a sip, and it was love at first sip. So unlike other products that I've used, I am so happy that with this in the office, it has actually encouraged others in my office to take a chance at me brewing coffee for them, because in the previous products that we have used, and I'm not going to name them, and those do require some learning to do it, but towards the end of those life cycles, I felt that those machines were burning the coffee, so it came out way more acidic or way more bitter than it's supposed to be, because I've always had them in different settings, but as I tried different machines, it wasn't jiving for me, and I tend to go whole bean, so I do grind these down to size for pour over or drip. So I was really disappointed when I kept having to throw the coffee away because it was just so bitter. So I took the same coffee, the same grinding techniques that I used, I put it into the Balmuda's The Brew, and the coffee tasted as it should, with little to no acidity, depending on the type of roast that I use. And everyone in the office was loving the coffee that was being brewed by this machine. I've been burning through coffees literally in the office as having to order and reorder, because it's like people have fallen in love with coffee again here in the office and are foregoing their Starbucks stop because they can get it from the office, as it should be. That's why I got it. So I can tell you that my experience so far using this machine has been absolutely positive. It is an investment, that's for sure. If you're familiar with Balmuda products, they are not cheap. Personally, I did end up getting the toaster. My wife introduced me to that, so that's how I got introduced to the brand. I eventually did get the kettle, electric kettle, so I can boil water and brew pour over, and I do that at home. So as I was shopping for a replacement machine for the office, I did check Balmuda. They did not have this yet, but because I was not satisfied with what was out there and I wasn't going to go out and spend so much, I did wait it out. And next thing I knew, I was getting spammed by some targeted ads across social media saying Balmuda's launching this thing. So like, okay, for once, the algorithm worked for targeted ads. And I did look into it and I said, all right, I'll give this a shot. I actually pre-ordered. So when this thing arrived, I was very excited to give it a try. And I gotta tell you, I never looked back. This is the machine that I've been waiting for. It's finally here. The size of the water tank, that you can get a large, you can get a full tumbler, if you will. But the way the tank is and the way I brew 2 medium cups. And if it's iced or hot, you can get about 2 uses of the machine before you have to refill the water tank. Otherwise, that's the only inconvenience, is a small water tank, and you just gotta keep filling it up over and over again. But once it's ready, if you drink like me, which is black, and I sometimes put a little milk in there, not creamer, but milk, just so it won't color my teeth or discolor my teeth too much, all I gotta do is just pour it onto a tumbler or the mug of my choice and enjoy. So closing thoughts: get this machine if you're in the market for it. And that's it. Thank you so much for tuning into my review of Balmuda's The Brew. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to stay in the know so you don't miss out on the next episode that drops on my channel. Follow me across the socials at TheAndresSegovia, Twitter X _AndresSegovia, and I'll see you on the next one.